Welcome back. In the last video, we downloaded foodvisionbig.zip, and I'll just show you here. I also issued you the challenge of giving it a shot to deploy it to Hugging Face Spaces. So potentially you've already done that, and if so, well done. If not, let's now do it together, hey? And we've got downloading our Foodvision Big app files. We zipped them together, and then this cell ran. It took a couple of minutes on my Google Colab instance, or maybe not even that, maybe a minute or so. But of course, you can also download it manually here. And then finally, if you want to reference it later on, I've got these files on the course GitHub. There's foodvisionbig.zip, foodvisionmini.zip, and a little table explaining what they do. So let's now, if you wanted to deploy this to Hugging Face Spaces, for Foodvision Mini, we went through a series of steps. And in fact, these are the exact same steps that we did for Foodvision Mini, except replaced with Foodvision Big. But if you want to see different ways to upload to Hugging Face Spaces, you can go to this link here, getting started with repositories. There's adding files to a repository via the web UI. And this is what we did last time, adding files to a repository via terminal. So if I go into my terminal, we use something like this. Yeah, Foodvision Mini video. For a change of pace, let's add files to a repository via the web UI. And finally, there's one more that's not quite listed here just yet. That is, I've listed that here, is using the Hugging Face Hub client library. So that's a third option. Of course, all of these are linked in the course book. So I'm just going to put this here, this link in here. Let's go section 11.7. Let's bring Foodvision Big to life. And I'm going to write here, deploying our Foodvision Big model app to Hugging Face Spaces. This is so exciting. Our biggest model yet in a deployed app demo. And let's bring Foodvision Big, I keep saying mini, to life by deploying it to the world. See steps here. Wonderful. Just going to turn that into Markdown. Okay, so we've got foodvisionbig.zip, and we've got an option of uploading with the Hugging Face Hub library. We've also got the option of uploading through the web UI, which is what we're going to do in this video. And then we've also got terminal. So a bunch of different ways here. We're just trying to explore a few so we can get a bit of practice. And this is Foodvision Mini video. So let's now go to huggingface.co, and we can create, once you've got an account, you can create a new space by going to here. Then we've got create a new space. So this is my account name. I'm going to call my new space Foodvision Big. You can call yours whatever you want. I'm calling mine Foodvision Big Video so that you know that I've created this during the video recording. But on the demos file, you'll be able to see the live demo of Foodvision Big at mrdburke/foodvisionbig. So there's Foodvision Big's already running. That's a little spoiler, but as I've been saying, this is a machine learning cooking show. So we'll come back to creating a new space. Remember here, new space, Foodvision Big video. I'm going to use MIT license. You can choose your own license. Gradio, which is our SDK, public. Let's create a new space. Now, for Foodvision Mini, we cloned this repo locally and then uploaded some files using Git and Git LFS. But for now, let's just see how you can add files manually. And what we might do is change the README first. So what I'd like to do is also change the emoji. Let's change this to, maybe we go food. What can we do for here? Let's do a taco. Beautiful. Foodvision Big video. That'll do for now. Commit changes. And so what files do we want to upload to here? Well, we want the files that we created from Foodvision Big. And I've got these downloaded locally, Foodvision Big zip. So I'm going to open that up. And here we go. Here's my downloads. Foodvision Big, requirements.txt, app.py, model.py, class names.txt, examples. We want all of these on the Hugging Face Hub. So let's see how we can do that. We might come over here, and then I'm going to go add file, or upload file, sorry. And then we can just drag this to here. going to commit the changes. That'll be pretty quick to upload. I'll go back. As you see here, it's no application file. This is going to look for an app.py file. We might just upload that one now and it'll start building it. But of course, it's going to error because not every file is available. So there we go. We get a building status light. And if we look at the logs, it's going to start trying to build. Maybe that was a bit too quick. We'll just let that run in the background. But of course, it's going to error because it doesn't have access to things like the model file. We'll put that up there. Commit changes. And as you're seeing, this is a pretty manual process. So the reason why we did it code-based in for Food Vision Mini is just to show you how if you're working on a larger project and you had a lot more files and you were doing a lot more changes, dragging and dropping is probably not sustainable over the long term, but it's definitely one option. So let's go to here, classnames.txt. We'll upload that. What else do we need? We need our model file. Upload that. Now you'll see this is going, because it's a larger file, 31.8 megabytes on my Mac here. It's going to take a little while, a minute or so to upload and process because behind the scenes, Hugging Face is using Git LFS, which stands for Git LFS, Git Large File Storage, to process and track that file. So that's what it's doing behind the scenes. And we'll just see that uploading. I'm just going to pause the video here for a minute and come back once this is finished. And if it errors, I'll let you know. There we go. So we've got our uploaded model file here. And as you can see, this file is stored with Git LFS. We can't display it. That's what the Hugging Face space is saying, but we can still download it if we want. So there we go, 31.8 megabytes, which is the same as this. So let's go back and we might, yeah, there we go. A runtime error, which is expected, right? If we look at the logs, what do we get? Maybe we need a full screen here. Oh, we're not getting any logs. But we kind of expected that runtime error to happen because our app.py file was uploaded and it tried to build the app without access to the other files that it depends on. Now, we're missing one more file here. And this is a little bit tricky because examples is a directory with a file inside it. And as of now, the time I'm recording this video, if I try to upload a file, I can't actually upload a directory. So if I try to upload this, I can't do it. You might find a way and it may update in the future, but I'll show you my trick to creating a directory in the UI. So if I go create new file, and then I go examples / demo file delete later.txt and go demo to delete. This is a little trick to create this file, demo file delete later.txt, in the examples directory. So if we watch this, now we have an examples directory here, right? Examples. But we don't want this file in here. So before I delete that though, I'm going to upload another file to /examples. And the file I'm going to upload is, of course, the Pizza Dad image. I could upload it from here, but I've also got Food Vision Big examples. This one, it's the same image, but just for completeness, I'll upload it from the Food Vision Big directory. And that was what we created in here. Food Vision Big examples. So it's going to take a little bit to upload because it's an image, a little bit larger of a file compared to just a text file. And then we can come back to examples and delete this txt file. A little bit of a hack, but that's just showing you how you can upload a folder through the UI here. Now, of course, we could do this all programmatically, which is what we did for Food Vision Mini. But now you'll see because we've made a change, our app is going to be building. There we go. Do we have any errors? Oh no. Default theme. What have we got wrong? Bytes.io object. So maybe our image is not working. We run this. Building. App.py. All right. So I'm going to figure out what's going wrong and We'll discuss it in the next video. Or I'll pause this video, figure out what's going wrong, and I'll let you know the fix. Now, it turns out there actually was no error. We've got running. Food Vision Big is officially live. What I did do though is I went into settings and then I clicked factory reboot this space, and all it needed was just a restart to kick things off. So it turns out our little trick to upload a file here worked, and we've got Food Vision Big is officially deployed. It's so exciting. So let's now try it out, make sure that it works. I haven't tried this out. This is the first time trying it. It does work. Pizza. Beautiful. And now let's try it officially by... I've got something I prepared here earlier with Stable Diffusion demo. Of course, this is running on Hugging Face Spaces as well. So this is BeigeNet. Maybe I'm saying that incorrectly, but this is that one we looked up before. So let's try to see if Food Vision Big... I'll click on this image here. This is a generated image. So I'm going to save this as BeigeNet and see if Food Vision Big can classify this correctly. Let's go back to our model, clear, and then, oh, where'd my downloads go? I want to upload from downloads, BeigeNets. This is that image I just downloaded. Let's see how the model goes. Food Vision Big. It works on Pizza Dad. BeigeNets, beautiful. I didn't even know what that food was before we built Food Vision Big. So that is Food Vision Big deployed. And of course, I'm going to link this into here. Let's go see our deployed app here. Now, I'd love for you to try it out on your own images of food, and please share them with me on the Discord and the course GitHub discussions page. If you expand upon this app, I'd love to see that as well. How could you do so? Well, Gradio has some great features. Gradio.app. You can go into the docs, and Blocks is a new API in Gradio that you can create some more advanced style apps. So some things you might want to try is maybe even adding another food class that isn't in the Food 101 dataset. You could add 50 or so images you have of that food to here. And then another one would be is a big problem with our app actually is what happens if you upload an image of not food to our model? What's going to happen? This is an image of a Cybertruck from Tesla. What's our model going to predict? Ice cream. Maybe that's an extension for our Food Vision Big model or any other type of deployed model. And of course, that's going to be in the exercises. This is one of the places or one of the reasons why we deploy our models, so that we can find potential failure points of our deployed Food Vision models. So with that being said, that's the end of Food Vision Big. Congratulations on deploying 2 machine learning apps in the one section. Let's finish this off with some main takeaways. I'll see you there.